The great river race of sparkling forest, in the heart of the sparkling forest, where sunlight wove golden threads through towering trees and the air hummed with the songs of birds, a wide, shimmering river wound like a silver snake. Its waters sparkled under the sun, earning it the name Crystal River. Every year, the animals of the forest gathered for the Great River Race, a grand event where teams built boats from twigs, leaves, and vines to race from the pebble bridge to the big willow tree downstream. The prize was legendary, a basket overflowing with the juiciest, sweetest berries in the forest, picked from the fabled berry grove, where fruits glowed like tiny jewels. This year, the forest was abuzz with more excitement than ever. Sammy the squirrel, a sprightly young creature with a bushy tail that curled like a question mark, was determined to make his mark. His chestnut fur gleamed, and his bright black eyes sparkled with ambition. Sammy was known for his speed, scampering up trees faster than a gust of wind, and his cleverness, always finding the best hiding spots for his acorns. But he had a flaw. Sammy believed he could do everything alone. "I'm going to win the Great River Race this year," Sammy declared one sunny morning, perched on a stump in the forest clearing. Around him stood his friends, Bella the bunny, with her soft white fur and floppy ears; Timmy the turtle, slow but strong, with a shell as tough as a boulder; and Freddie the frog, whose green skin shimmered like the river itself and whose long legs made him a champion jumper. The four were inseparable, often playing hide-and-seek or exploring the forest's secret nooks. "That's great, Sammy," Bella said, her nose twitching. "But the race is tough. The river's current is wild this year, and the boats need to be strong. Why don't we work together?" "Together?" Sammy scoffed, flicking his tail. "I don't need a team. I'm the fastest, the smartest, and the best at building things. I'll make a boat so sleek it'll zoom past everyone." Timmy blinked slowly. "Building a boat takes time, Sammy, and the river has tricky rocks. Maybe we could help?" "No way," Sammy said, crossing his arms. "You'd just slow me down. I'll win that berry basket all by myself and eat every single one," Freddie croaked, hopping closer. "Sammy, even the best racers work in teams. My cousin won last year because his team planned together. One animal paddled, another steered, and another watched for dangers." Sammy rolled his eyes. "Your cousin's team was lucky. I don't need luck. I've got talent." With that, he scampered off to gather twigs, leaving his friends behind. Bella sighed. "He's so stubborn, but we can't let him race alone. Let's make our own boat and keep an eye on him." Timmy nodded. "Good idea. We'll build a strong boat, even if it's not the fastest." Freddie grinned. "And I'll watch the river for rocks." "We'll show Sammy what teamwork can do." As the days passed, the sparkling forest buzzed with preparations. Squirrels scurried with bundles of twigs, birds wove vines into ropes, and beavers chewed branches into perfect planks. Sammy worked alone near the pebble bridge, his paws a blur as he wove leaves and twigs into a sleek, narrow boat. He chose the lightest materials, tying them with thin vines to make his boat as fast as a darting minnow. It gleamed in the sunlight, its pointed nose perfect for cutting through water. "This is a winner," Sammy said, admiring his work. He imagined himself at the big willow tree, holding the berry basket high as the forest cheered. Meanwhile, Bella, Timmy, and Freddie worked together in a shady grove. Bella gathered soft moss to cushion their boat's base, making it comfortable for the long race. Timmy hauled heavy branches, his strong legs perfect for carrying loads. Freddie tested the river's current, hopping along the banks to spot rocks and tricky currents. Their boat wasn't as sleek as Sammy's. It was wide and sturdy, built to withstand bumps and waves. They laughed and chatted as they worked, tying vines tightly and testing their boat in shallow water. "Sammy's boat looks fast," Bella said one evening, watching him polish his creation. "But it looks fragile," Timmy nodded. "Speed's good, but the river's rough. We'll stick together and be ready for anything." The morning of the Great River Race arrived, and the forest was alive with color and sound. Butterflies fluttered like confetti, and the air smelled of pine and wildflowers. Animals lined the riverbank, chattering and cheering. Wise Owl, the forest elder with feathers as gray as storm clouds, stood on a high branch to start the race. His deep hoot echoed over the crowd. "Welcome to the Great River Race. Build strong, row smart, and may the best team win. 5 teams lined up at the pebble bridge, their boats bobbing in the gentle current. Sammy stood proudly in his sleek boat, his tail twitching with excitement. Bella, Timmy, and Freddie shared their sturdy boat, with Bella at the front to steer, Timmy in the middle to paddle, and Freddie at the back to watch for dangers. Other teams included a group of beavers with a log boat, a flock of ducks with a raft of reeds, and a pair of otters in a curved bark canoe. Ready, set, go! Wise Owl hooted, and the race began. Sammy's boat shot forward like an arrow. His paws paddled furiously, and the lightweight craft skimmed the water's surface. "I'm unstoppable!" he shouted, grinning as he pulled ahead. The crowd cheered, and Sammy's heart swelled with pride. Behind him, Bella's team rowed steadily. Their boat wasn't as fast, but it moved smoothly, with Bella steering around small waves and Freddie calling out warnings about ripples. The crystal river sparkled under the midday sun, but its beauty hid dangers. The current grew stronger, swirling around bends and tugging at the boats. Sammy, focused on speed, didn't notice the water's pull. He paddled harder, his boat slicing through the waves. "I'm going to win," he whispered, imagining the taste of those sweet berries. But halfway through the race, the river turned wild. White waves churned, and sharp rocks poked out like jagged teeth. Sammy's eyes widened as a large rock loomed ahead. "Oh!" he gasped, trying to steer, but his lightweight boat was too flimsy. Crack! The boat slammed into the rock and a gaping hole tore through the side. Water gushed in, and the boat tilted dangerously. "No, no, no!" Sammy cried, scooping water with his paws. His boat sank lower, the current pulling it toward more rocks. He looked back, heart pounding, and saw Bella's team approaching. Their sturdy boat bobbed over the waves, steady and strong. "Sammy, hold on!" Bella shouted, her ears flapping as she steered closer. Freddie tossed a vine toward Sammy. "Grab it!" he croaked. Sammy lunged, catching the vine just as his boat splintered apart. Timmy, with his strong legs, pulled the vine, hauling Sammy onto their boat. Water soaked Sammy's fur, and he shivered, his pride sinking faster than his boat. I thought I could do it alone," Sammy mumbled, his tail drooping. "My boat was fast, but it wasn't strong enough. I didn't even see that rock." Bella nudged him gently. "It's okay, Sammy. We're a team. We're stronger together." Freddie nodded, his eyes scanning the river. "There's another rock ahead. Bella, steer left." Bella turned the boat smoothly, and Timmy paddled with steady strength. Sammy, still shaken, watched his friends work together. Bella's quick steering kept them on course, Timmy's power pushed them through the current, and Freddie's sharp eyes spotted every danger. Sammy realized he had something to offer, too. "I know how to make us faster," he said. "If we paddle in rhythm like a song, we'll move smoother." "Good idea," Bella said. Sammy counted, 1, 2, paddle, 1, 2, paddle. The team found a rhythm, their paddles moving as one. The boat surged forward, not as fast as Sammy's had been, but steady and sure. The river grew calmer as they neared the big willow tree, its long branches swaying like green curtains. The other teams were close, but Sammy's team pulled ahead, their teamwork making them unstoppable. The beaver's log boat was too heavy, the duck's raft wobbled, and the otter's canoe veered off course. With one final push, Bella's team crossed the finish line, the crowd erupting in cheers. Wise Owl swooped down, his wings casting a shadow. "Well done, young ones. Your teamwork won the day. The berry basket is yours." The basket overflowed with red, blue, and purple berries, each one glowing like a tiny gem. Sammy's mouth watered, but his heart felt even fuller. That evening, the friends sat under the big willow tree, sharing the berries. Sammy passed the basket to Bella, Timmy, and Freddie. "I'm sorry I was so stubborn," he said. "I thought doing it alone would make me a hero, but I was wrong. You saved me, and we won because we worked together." Freddie popped a berry in his mouth. "That's what friends do, Sammy. We help each other." Timmy smiled. "And we have more fun that way." Bella hugged Sammy. "You're part of our team, fast boat or not. We're better with you." As the stars twinkled above the sparkling forest, Sammy felt warm inside, not just from the sweet berries, but from the lesson he'd learned. The Great River Race wasn't just about winning, it was about friendship and teamwork. Moral: teamwork makes the dream work. Together, we can achieve more than we can alone.